Go ahead, put it on real tight. Hope you brought your best tonight. They say they got the fireworks, yeah, they say they got the show. Here around the chutes, you're the best, so let's go.
This is Texas Toast. I'm your host, Miss Helen. Kick back and enjoy as we toast the best from Texas.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Texas on Tap. It's producer Kyle, Miss Helen here at Texas Toast Podcast. Hello, hello.
Hey, I feel like both of our brains are still a little jumbled from the Kinfo boys.
Oh gosh, y'all.
We just got done talking to them, and it's just a
That was
mess.
so fun. I know. Nothing but smiles with them and good times. So yeah, looking forward to that podcast coming out.
Might take a little bit for us to get in the swing of things, but we will get there.
I'm gonna get there. So
you wanna set us on the right path and get us started with some tunes?
Yes, let's go ahead and start off with some tunes. Deryl Dodd has a new Texas release that just dropped to radio. It's his first release from his album, The Music and the Man. And the name of the song is Back to You. It's just a really nice, smooth, solid kind of song that makes you think. And it's like basically to kind of tell the story about this song. It's back to you, the only thing that's true. But along the way, it's like you realize that maybe if you would have walked in my shoes anyway, it's like it's just got some good stuff. It's like trying to look for the words, but admittedly, if I would have treated you better, then you wouldn't have left. And so now trying to a long way, but it's such a long way to get back to you. So listen to the song. It's Deryl Dodd. It's a no-brainer. It's just a great song, great stuff. He actually has had 23 number ones on the Texas charts.
That's not surprising at all, but that's such a crazy number.
No, Deryl Dodd's always been one of my favorites. And so now I want to talk about Ragland. Couch surfing, and I bet you really like this one because kind of going from that perspective of a musician. But this song was actually written many years ago before the family was started. It was written in between Stillwater and Stephenville, which that right there could be a song.
Oh wow!
But it's kind of like what all you musicians do. It's like you're out on the road and you have that one friend that'll let you stay somewhere, knowing that you're going to be gone the next day. But I just love the whole premise behind it. It's like spirit surfing on the beach to surfing to the highways, and talks about all the things that you can't do, but you can do music and make so many friends. And I love when she gets it real upbeat and talks about things that like I can't cook unless it's in a microwave, and I can't do sports, can't do math, I can't draw, but I can kind of sing, and I make a lot of friends along the way. So I love it. Couch surfing. It's Ragland. That's their brand new radio release, just going for ads. And now we're going to open the tap room for Jon Stork and First Time. Brand new from Jon Stork, First Time. And of course, they call him The Ride. Jon Stork is our opener for the Texas Toast podcast. Love Jon. But I think we can all relate to this song for all those first times that we maybe got outside the box and did something a little risque. And first time driving. I remember first time learning how to drive a standard. I thought about that when it started the song off. So anyway, great.
That's kind of embarrassing. I don't even know how to drive a standard.
Do you know that was the only kind of car that I wanted until they quit basically making them? Like I would go and say, no, I want standard. I love driving a standard. That was my favorite. My pawpaw taught me how to drive it, and we were on the back roads in San Felipe, and then we were going I had done so perfect until we got to a stop sign, and we were going to cross the main road that you come through and on 1458. And guess what? I messed up. I clutched it wrong, and we're like backing up, and I'm trying to get it started and trying to get back across the street. Anyway, funny story there. But yeah, one of those good songs, First Time, Jon Stork, that's out to radio.
Yeah, I've got a similar story growing up learning how to drive in the Sealy, Belleville back roads, but I've always had that work smarter, not harder mentality.
I'm telling you.
I just don't get why you'd want to drive a standard if you don't have to.
Oh, and driving it down dirt roads. Oh, that was the ultimate.
Well, maybe I need to get that experience in my life.
Who knows? Maybe they'll bring it back. There's so many retro things. I doubt it. I doubt that. But
I hope not. That's one of those things I've just successfully avoided learning. Anyways, another thing I
Okay.
was going to say about the about the Stork song is I kind of like it's one of those topics that you could easily make kind of like a simple, or not simple, but like more of a chill, like
Yes.
intimate kind of song, and he kind of didn't do that. He like amped it up a little bit, and it's a real country, and it's vibey.
There,
So yeah, go
yeah.
ahead.
There was something about that when I first previewed this song that took me to a Joe Diffie kind of sound.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that's kind of how a lot of the songs in his most recent EP or
Hmm.
album sound. It's got that old school 90s thing with the,
Hmm.
the polished recording and stuff. But yeah, I like how this one he kind of tried to amp it up, and I was going to use as a segue into my taproom song. Let's keep the rock going, but actually turn it up about 8 notches. This is my buddy Clay Melton just put out a new song today called "Alive on the Wire." Let's check it out. We got some rock and roll today from Mr. Clay Melton. This song just hit streaming today. It's got everything. It's got these dynamic sections. It's got loud parts. It's got soft parts. It's got rock and drums. It's got harmonies, catchy hook. It's kind of just got it all. Brand new song from Clay, and it's interesting. They wrote it as a group. They're a trio, and they've been cutting with producers and stuff for the whole life of the band. They've got a couple albums out, but this is the first song they recorded at home and they sent it off for mixing. So thought that was pretty impressive that they're trying a new approach on the.
Very impressive. Very.
Yeah, and it came out great. So check it out. Check out Clay. He's got all kinds of cool stuff. He's going to be on the road all summer. So I also think he would do really well in this red dirt scene. He's from Texas, roots in Louisiana, super bluesy. Will actually be,
Blues.
yeah, and people love that stuff here. So
Hmm. I mean,
he'll,
Texas is the blues, and he's
oh
got
yeah,
some blues going on. I like his stuff.
absolutely.
I
And
like Clay.
speaking of that, we'll be talking to him in a couple weeks. So
Hmm.
keep an eye out for that interview with Clay. And then moving on, one of my recent favorites, West Texas Exiles, is putting out volume 1 of their new album, or actually, I guess it's out now. It came out today. We've covered a couple of their songs already, and another song I wanted to talk about today is called Charlie off the new record. It's got this cool classic sound, and the vocals are amazing, like on all the other songs. But the thing I like about these guys is that diversity they chose to show in the singles they released, and then in the new songs on the album, it's even more so. It's not like it is cohesive because all the instruments and the tones and the voice sounds the same, but it's like there's so much variety amongst the songs on this album, and it's always cool to me whenever you draw in all the influences and kind of let them individually shine rather than it all just kind of sounding the same, So super impressed with West Texas Exiles. Check them out. And then the last one I wanted to cover this week is Grant Gilbert. We've obviously talked about Grant a lot. He's blowing
Oh
up
my
in
God.
Texas
Oh my
or
gosh. Oh my
nationwide.
gosh.
Six Pack State of Mind, brand new song he put out today to streaming. This is a country song.
Oh, this is a back when everybody worked a 9 to 5 or 8 to 5. When you were on the radio and you worked the afternoon drive and the 5 o'clock whistle, like the 5 o'clock whistle would blow.
Yeah.
Fridays, that would be the song.
Oh yeah.
That would be the song, and that's one you could play loud. I love it, love it.
Yeah, you definitely got to crank it up. And like I said, he's making waves. His voice is awesome, and that's probably what's helping him cut through the noise. He also brought out his buddy Josh Abbott for the
Josh
party, so
Abbott.
of course that's always cool. Just super catchy hook, and this is kind of a funny side note, but if you saw this, let me know. But there was this video circling. It was like a meme almost on Instagram a couple weeks ago about California in the 80s changing its drinking laws. And it was like this old redneck dude like, oh, they just want to change the laws. And I after I work a hard day's work, I just want to get in my car and drink a beer or two. And that's all I could think about the first time I listened to this song. So it was pretty good timing. Pretty
stop
funny
at the
little side
store
note.
and get that beer in the little brown paper
Oh
bag.
yeah, and just jump in your pickup and chug a couple on your way home from work.
Right.
The times
Oh,
have changed.
that was fun. That was fun right there. But yeah, that song, that is going into my mess. That's going into my stuff.
Oh yeah.
Getting that one downloaded. That is so fun.
Oh yeah. Jump into the charts, talk about our friends at More Than Music Creations. Like always, check them out at morethanmusiccreations.com. They've got all kinds of cool stuff, handmade jewelry made from guitar strings that have been used by your favorite artists. We are working on some very exciting things with them, which hopefully will be kind of unfolding as the weeks come. Still trying to kind of hash out all the details, but that's definitely something to look forward to. But anyways, go check them out. They're really good to us, and we want you guys to give them support as well if you like what we're doing.
Absolutely. I love their stuff. Okay, so let's look at the charts. Looking at CD Extraction, Texas, number 5 this week from number 7. Love this. The Great Divide, Good Side. They are
Ooh.
really making a move this week. I look when we cycle through to next week. They'll probably make another big move. Flatline stayed at number 4 with Mountain Song. Number 3 this week on CD Extraction Texas is Jake Bush with Cowgirl. Caitlin Butts went from 3 to 2 with Jackson, and staying at number 1 is Cody Canada and The Departed with Lonely Girl. Looking at Texas Regional Radio Report. Gonna need a drum roll on this one. Okay, number 5, Great Divide, Good Side. They went from 9 to 5 on this one.
Dang.
Randy Rogers Band, Fast Car from 7 to 4. Most Beautiful Place I've Ever Been. Case, Here He Comes. He's at number 3 from number
From
6.
6, yeah.
Beers We Ain't Drank Yet, John Wolfe at number 2. And congratulations to our Jake Bush, number 1, Cowgirl. So
Yeah.
that's always exciting.
Dang, lots of movement on that one.
Yes. And then just a reminder, we do run a week behind with Texas Regional Radio Report because it's released on Fridays, and I don't have that yet when we record this. So anyway, so congratulations to Jake Bush. Speaking of, okay, I don't know why I said that. Texas Country Music Chart, number 5 this week is Cody Canada and The Departed with Lonely Girl. The Great Divide went from 8 to 4 with Good Side.
Jeez.
6 to 3, John Wolfe, Beers We Ain't Drank Yet. Casey Donahue's at number 2 with Starts in a Bar, and congratulations to Caitlin Butts with Jackson sitting at number 1. And she was number 1 last week, and I know it was kind of different last week with the charts, and I wasn't too thorough because I've been beaching it all day.
You were partying.
Yeah, I was a mess. That was a mess. So
it was great.
my apologies. I tried my best. I tried
was...
my best. And I did mention, I just want to review real quick. I know it was kind of odd because I was in the Virgin Islands and did that quick video, but Rachel Stacy, I just love that song. I talked a little bit about that. And then Landon Heights did really good with his new single, Do What You Gotta Do. And it like charted. It was like it's getting the ads. So anyway, I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, I had a big week.
Yeah, you did.
Lots of adventures.
You've got a twinkle in your eye. I was expecting you to be a little zombie-ish.
Well, I was yesterday because our flight actually left on Tuesday evening from Virgin Islands, and then we flew into Miami with some delays. And the delay was they had to put us in another plane, and so then they moved us from gate to gate. And if you've been to that airport, you know how horrible that is. But we rolled up to little bitty old Matagorda to the end of the earth in Texas. Got to our front door at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh God.
So yeah, yesterday I was dragging, but now the nice vacation time, I feel refreshed and I feel much better and ready to dig into the next season as we move into season here. But I have to tell us 2 stories real quick. I got to do the funnest thing. So we stayed with our friends at St. Thomas. So we loaded up in the truck, and you don't drive big vehicles there because basically they have a 1-lane road with 2 lanes and you drive on the other side, right? So the truck is little and we're kind of cramped up in the back, me and my friend Diane. So we decided we were going to ferry over to St. John and go adventuring there and beaching it there. And there was no way we could just sit hunched in there. So we jumped in the back of the truck.
Nice.
Rode in the back of the truck
school.
On the ferry all the way over St. John. And I think I could do a roller coaster now. I mean, because it's like hilly. I mean, like you're going, it's like you're going way up and then you just drop down.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
But the views were absolutely amazing. And so then the second day we were there, because like we go to a lot of like the local beaches. And so I met this guy named Coconut Dave. And he makes hats and bowls, and they call him Coconut Dave. And he takes like the coconut leaves, and he does like these bowls and these hats, and he does it like all in one weave. Like he never, he was amazing. And he was just like that pirate kind of beachy guy. And I just sat and talked to him like forever. It was so much fun.
Nice.
Well, and then shame on me because, I brought home like 6 ball caps. And now I don't know where to put them. And I can't
start a hat store.
And I don't want to retire any of my other caps because I'm a ball cap hoarder. But anyway, so it was great. It was wonderful, soaking up the sun and having a big time.
Nice. That sounds like a blast. And you've got some big plans this weekend too.
Yes, I get to see you and Bree coming here to my part of the area. It's our kickoff concert for Matagorda County Fair here. And so I'll be emceeing the stage, doing stage intros, so I'll get to hang out and see y'all. And I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's like the kids are coming.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I've been looking forward to that show for a while. And then if you're in the Austin area tonight, come out to Buda. We're playing at Buck's Backyard.
Oh, that's nice.
So that'll be a lot of fun. And that is my weekend. We just got some shows.
Yes, got some shows. Something I wanted to mention too, that's been a big deal. I know coming across my emails, and I'm sure you've been seeing it too, is if you happen to be in the stockyards, and then let's see, March 1st through the 4th, they're having the big Fort Worth Music Festival and Conference. They have like 30 plus Texas artists, like 6 different stages, like Radney Foster is going to be there, Mike Ryan, Gary P. Nunn, Gracie York. I mean, Craig Fowler.
Everybody.
It's like Deryl Dodd. It looks like that's going to be awesome.
Absolutely.
So you're going to be around the stockyards. Might want to check out that music.
Got to get out there.
Be good stuff.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that's all I got this week. Nothing too crazy. I guess I've had a pretty chill little time, which is unusual, but next weekend is a little different, and we'll get into that when we talk next week.
Yes, we will. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you and hanging out. It's so fun. If I have some time, I'll bake y'all something.
You'll what?
I'll bake y'all something.
Oh, bake? Yeah,
I'll bring you something.
Oh, you know what you should make? You should do, and then you're probably going to think this is ridiculous, but that one time we were there, I think it was literally just like scrambled eggs and cheese and jalapenos.
Oh, yeah, the jalapeno pie.
Did you make that or did Ron make that?
No, I make that.
Oh, you should make that.
Yeah, I make that. That's good for company, and it's kind of a brunch thing, but
that's good.
But like it's a good snack. Or I could, but I already cooked them, and we did the snapper throats.
Oh,
we had that conversation.
Right. Yeah.
But I'll try to work something in, bring y'all some goodies.
Alrighty. Well, we will look forward to that for sure.
Okay. All right. Well, cheers.
Alrighty, cheers.
Tongue, she knew where I was from as she left. I dare to say, well, you can go to hell. Hell, I'll go to Texas. I've had my fill of every place but home. Well, take away